We are here with the Danny Feedback, by the way, everybody. Yay. Woo. He is one of the most famous people we've had on the show, probably like the fourth famous person.
At least I'm in the top 5.
But no, I've been a fan of yours for a while. I've met you off and on, and you seem like a cool cat. The Fringe Festival, this is the second time you've done it, right?
Yep, second time at the Fringe Fest, yeah. We did one 11 years ago.
But as the Crack Rock Opera, but you haven't done it with other things. Because this is more, Fringe Festival is usually more acting, like people do plays. It's not so much music, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of things. There's like dance routines. There's just like basic plays where there's no music. There's also musicals, like one-man performances. Right. Or be like sketch comedy. One of my favorite troupes is these 3 Japanese ladies that come over, and they're pretty much just like clowns. It's almost like no dialogue, but they will keep you entertained for like a 45-minute show. It's just like weirdness, right, but it's like very funny. So yeah, it's a mix. The reason they call it the Fringe is because it's supposed to be weird and wild. So your typical like theater production is usually
on the
not
fringe.
What, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So all right. So it's here in Orlando now. I mean, I've been to one once. I think not Black Bean, or what's he called now? Carlos.
Carlos, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not what's his real name, I should say. So
yeah.
Carlos, he did some plays out there once, and I went out there and I watched it. It was cool. I think it was at the Orlando Museum of Art or somewhere close to that, and that was kind of cool. And I haven't been back since because there's nothing really that like tickled my interest. If I'd known that was going on back then, I probably would have went. Your original Crack Rock Opera. Now, didn't you say you, or maybe you didn't say, but I was looking it up. That was what year was that? 2013?
Yeah.
The first one, 2013, yeah.
So after you do this performance this weekend or this next week coming up, you're technically going to be the longest running show at the Fringe Festival in Orlando, right?
Well, not longest running at the Fringe Festival. I think the quote was, "We're the longest running comedy, or we're the longest running theater group," because we've been doing. So our first show was 2011 at the theater downtown, which was on the corner of Orange and what's the street there? The cross
right across from the hospital.
Yeah, Orange and Princeton.
Yeah,
Rollins. And that was our first show was 2011. So we're going on 13 years. We've been doing the show with a new opera every year. Even during the pandemic, we did a fucking show.
Yeah.
So it's like it's we're the longest running independent theater group in Orlando.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
And the Orlando Fringe Fest is the longest-running theater festival in the U.S. It's was it 30-some years now, 33rd or something like that? Yeah,
that's crazy,
dude. Jack Bradshaw's stepdaughter is doing a show this year. She's doing it's called Jagged Live, where she's just like Naomi Bradshaw is a singer. Well, her daughter Elena is a singer, and she's doing a full performance as Alanis Morissette from the '95 tour. So she's doing full Jagged Little Pill performance as Alanis Morissette. So this is one of those shows where it's not always a play like you're going to see fucking Tennessee or some shit, you know. Or I'm sorry, Oklahoma by Tennessee Williams. But it's not like that kind of play. Like there are one-man shows. Ross Padgett's doing a show. There's a lot of different like off-the-cuff sort of performances that are going on. Okay. Our last show didn't even involve a band. Like I think I was the only live instrument. I played bass. I played bass in the opera, but I think I was the only live instrument. We had keyboards and like pumped. What do you call it? Pre-recorded music.
Yeah, pre-recorded drum machine.
Yeah.
I was singing in falsetto because it was set in 1986, and I was playing Danny Feedback's mom, so I was completely dressed in drag, and it was a wild one. Yeah.
Yeah.
According to the internet, the 2024 Orlando Fringe Festival runs from May 14th and May 27th. What are you doing? Something every single day, or is it only certain days?
No, we only could do 5 shows because everybody has full careers. So last time we did 7 shows. That's the maximum you can do. Okay. 7. So we're only doing 5 this time, starting next Friday. And then, we do a couple back-to-backs and then Tuesday night.
Am I wrong in remembering, the last time we did it, didn't we do 2 shows in one day one time?
No, but a lot of back-to-backs. That was a lot.
Okay.
We might have had like a 3. We might have been back-to-back that time because
Okay.
a lot are on the weekends, weekday shows. You know,
Yeah.
you hope you only have to do like 1 or 2. So this time we only have a Tuesday. Although the last time we had a Monday, and I didn't think that was going to be well attended, and actually it was very well attended. And we tried an alternate ending to that. That was our 3rd show, and it hit a home run. And then we did that alternate ending for the whole final 5 shows of that 7-show run.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I mean, the storylines that we've encompassed over the course of this
journey
13 years has been kind of crazy because, like, we've done everything from, like he said, the last Fringe, where we went back to 1986. He played his mother conceiving him. Like, and we actually, the play involved her conceiving him from Tranley Man, the transsexual superhero, came from the future to impregnate Danielle Feedback to create Danny Feedback. Like we've literally done his
or was
birth-
it Officer Trivoli? We're not sure.
Yeah, like we've literally done like, and because we did the first one in 2011, and immediately after that we did a month at the Parliament House.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of November 2011, we did a month, or every Saturday for a whole month.
Rest in peace, Parliament House.
Yeah, we performed the Croc Rock Opera there at the Parliament House. So it's like over the course of this time doing this, like, and then the show at Revolution where we did the Briss for a Miss.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Vane, who I've talked about in the show, when she passed away, I mentioned her. But she had her gender reassignment surgery, so we put a fucking show on at the fucking at Revolution, where we had her penis cutting ceremony. So we've done like this for going on like 13 years, and there's so many different storylines that his grandmother has come into the show. I've played a giant hot dog.
We had the Crack Rockalypse in December 20th and 21st of 2012.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you change it every time.
Yeah, it's different every time.
What?
what does a penis cutting ceremony involve?
Well,
Like,
because
what
she
was-
had
that
gender
was a fun one.
reassignment surgery.
well, I get,
so
but I'm saying you didn't do it on stage.
Well,
like what?
we kind
We
of
had
did.
props.
They acted it out. They acted it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
an
yeah.
on. It wasn't the actual cutting of the penis. It was a
It was
reenactment.
better.
Symbolic.
Yeah.
Did you eat placenta like Rastaroni?
You should. We should.
No, but that was here's what the best part about it. So Rocco was involved, my cousin. He played a lumberjack that was coming out with all the tools that were way too
Oh,
big to
that's
cut a
right.
dick off with.
That's right.
And what was she was underneath this gown, and we had a table we built with a pipe coming through it, and we filled it with red
PVC pipe,
confetti,
yeah.
red confetti and red feathers.
Oh,
And we had a dildo we pulled through the fucking sheet, and so then it was like almost like a grand opening for a business. So Rocco pulls out a big ass pair of hedge clippers. We clip the dick and then step on a power switch that was under the table, and it blew red confetti and red feathers all over the whole crowd. And then the sheet gets pulled off. She's in full Vegas lounge or Vegas like showgirl attire. So the dick gets cut, sheet pulls off, whole crowd is covered in red feathers and confetti, and then I'm every woman hits, and she does a whole dance number.
Art is beautiful.
Yeah.
what I like about you guys, you love fucking with the audience so much. Whether it's
Yeah, it's like participation. in
yeah,
some way.
whether covering it with placenta confetti or sniffing things out of jars. I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
You guys never cease to amaze me.
Well, we've done my favorite of fucking with people that we've done is the coolest nose.
Oh yeah, that's fun. That's fun, goofy stuff.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
song called with the hero called "I've Got the Coolest Nose," and then it becomes a contest with the whole crowd who's got the coolest nose. And we've done this on tour. And the funniest thing to me is you can be in the diviest dive bar in the middle of the country, and when it comes to the who's got the coolest nose, and I'm running around the crowd while the two of them are playing to grab people going, hey, you got a pretty cool nose, come with me. And then people literally line up to be judged on who has the coolest nose in the bar.
And they probably care whether they win or not.
They do. They do. They kind of get pissed when you don't pick them. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
That's bullshit. Look at his profile.
But he'll stop in the middle and goes, oh, dude, good job. I was playing Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf at the time. He's like, so I was like fetching sticks.
Redneck werewolf.
Yeah, but
Touching noses.
I had a Dale Earnhardt hat on. I was full on werewolf with a Dale Earnhardt cap, and I was Ronnie the
Ball
Redneck
sack
Werewolf.
exposed.
Ball sack, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm running around the bar grabbing people like I'm fetching sticks, and he'd be like, "Oh, good job, Ronnie, good boy," and he's like petting my head. That's a really cool nose, and then go right back into the song, and I gotta go get more people.
All right.
Oh, that's amazing.
This one though has more of a contemporary theme. Back to the Future, something that more people would be maybe familiar with, other than the redneck werewolf.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and there's characters everyone's gonna know. I play 4 characters. I mean, and it's on the poster. So I play Doc.
Yeah.
From the movie, but I morph into different characters to tell different parts of the story. So
Yeah. It's good. I remember. I mean, was that the first time you did it live?
yes, that was our like
one.
that was our testing the waters to see.
It's the only time you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we did it out of town, out of Orlando, to sort of test the waters to see what we had. And I mean, and it went really fucking well, even though we fucked up a lot, I think, in the way that, like, not, I would say fucked up, but like we learned that we need to give ourselves more time and places. And that's what it's about, performing in front of an audience, because audiences are not forgiving at all.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not fun, if it's not interesting, they're not going to stick around. And we got the whole room to stick around for the whole show. So that was,
Oh, everyone was engaged in it. It was a lot of fun.
Well, Bushy and I went around to everybody and told them they better not motherfucking leave. You stay for this whole goddamn show.
I don't think the death threats had anything to do with it.
It didn't. They didn't. I still have. No, I might have got lost in the last move I did, but I had the poster from that I stole out of the bathroom on my wall for a few days. Somebody signed it, but it wasn't your signature.
No.
somebody faked it.
Yeah, so I threw it out.
Still, my favorite thing was you stole that. I'm waiting at the elevator. You stole that shit. You come out and you go, I stole a poster. We got to get out of here. And I'm like, we got to wait on the fucking elevator. Like, there's no getting out of here. We're just kind of chilling until it's ready to come get us.
Well, I didn't plan it out right. I'm not a very good thief. But anyway.
Well, hey, I got Caesar on the line, Mr. Ceez. If you guys want, he's so you guys have seen the Schnoz.
Yeah.
So Caesar is the villain in that movie.
He's the one with the penis.
Yes,
All
and
right.
he's also part of Crack Rock Opera. So this is Caesar's. So Coco was his first show with us. So this Fringe is going to be like the test. Like, this is his first Fringe Festival, and like getting 2 weeks worth of what we put on people. Caesar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
What's up, Caesar? Hey, man, I'm bummed that you're not here. I really wanted to give you a big hug and put a beer in your mouth.
That'd be cool. That's interesting.
So I gotta ask you, Caesar, how has it been joining Crack Rock Opera? How do you feel about it? Like, how different is it? Because you're an amazing drummer, and
Thank you.
and now you're doing this theater group stuff with us. How do you feel about this coming up?
Careful what you say, Caesar.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be careful.
No, you can say whatever the hell you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can say fuck if you want. That's okay.
All right. That'll be fine. And then fuck it. Yeah, man. I don't know. This new experience with you guys. Yeah. One thing is playing with feedback. Like regular shows, whatever. You've done it.
Yeah.
Without all the editing. And there is one thing. But now, this is another fucking level. At least for me.
Yeah. No, because you're the busiest guy in the whole show.
He is. We've asked Caesar to do so much since the rewrite. See, so you guys haven't seen this. Almost every performance, he's in a different costume and comes out and is going to mess with the audience. You know what I mean? Because like I said, this crowd, they don't really want to hear 3 minutes of a song, and 3 minutes is sort of short for a 1950s song, even if we're playing it weird with parody lyrics or whatnot. That's still a lot of time. He comes out, he's in a different costume. It goes along with the lyrics. There's crowd interaction going on. For, I don't know, probably like a minute or so out of every song. So he has like 6 or 7 costume changes, and plus he has like almost 30 audio clips that he's in control of that has to be, spot on at that time. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
in control of the projector. We have an overhead projector. So much involved with that he's doing. Yeah. And he drums for a song as well. So
that's awesome.
Or 2 songs, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Song and a half.
Yeah. A song and a half. Yeah.
A song and a half. Yeah, that's right, because he plays drums on half of the other song.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's on fire.
Yeah, feels was like take it or leave it. Okay, I take it. Song and a half. Deal.
Oh, man. So, Caesar.
I want my 5 minutes.
Sounds like you have most of the show.
Caesar, this is the only room that you probably could have ever been in where I would go, hey, this is Mr. Ceez from the Schnuz, and they all go, oh, shit, from the Schnuz?
I don't know, but for some reason everybody recognized me from that clip.
I wonder why.
So memorable.
Right?
Yeah. So, are you looking forward to the shows?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, completely. Yeah, I'm excited.
So, what days are you
I'm
doing?
excited, nervous. Yeah.
What days are you doing your five shows?
All right, so the schedule is Friday, May 17th at 6 p.m. Then we get a very short turnaround, Saturday the 18th at 1:40. So literally, like, that's a really fast turnaround.
Yeah.
This is a 75-minute performance, and
Wow.
load in and load out of this is like, it's got to be spot on. Like, they will cut the lights on if you're not done with your show.
75 minutes. That's over an hour.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it doesn't even feel that long. I'm telling you, we do it at practice. We can't believe it's that long. Everything's very quick flow, no long
That's awesome,
things.
man.
But yeah, then after that, Tuesday the 21st at 9:30, Saturday the 25th at 8:50, and again the short turnaround Sunday the 26th, Memorial Day weekend at 3:20.
Okay. All right. Nice. So, which one would you suggest I go to, other than all of them?
I think what we should do is, I'm just saying for the show, I think let's do, if you guys come to the Saturday show, was it 1:40?
1:40 Saturday.
The early one, yeah.
1:40. That means the show will be over by 2:30, 2:35, somewhere around there. So let's do the Saturday show. You guys all come to that show, and then what we'll do is I'll pack up. We'll come back here, and then we'll do the podcast and talk about what just happened.
I may have to do it on Friday, but I'm not sure. But would the very first show? Would you not want me to come see your very first show?
No, I'd be fine with that.
All right.
I'd be fine with that. But I just think it would be cool to see the show and then come over here and talk about it.
But I have to check with the kids and getting somebody sit and stuff like that.
Well, so that's fine. If you want to come to the Friday show, or if you guys both want to come, I just think when I get done with that show, I'm coming home, and let's do a podcast afterwards and talk about what just
Saturday,
happened.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see. I'll check with the wife.
You'll get to see Caesar as a robot too.
A robot? I don't remember a robot being in Back to the Future.
He plays a robot in this. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You added extra scenes.
He
huh?
plays a robot.
Oh yeah, there's quite a bit extra.
See,
It was made for cheap.
It was made for what?
What'd you say, Caesar?
For kids, I think.
It was made cheap.
Made
It was made cheap.
All right.
It was
Well-
made in Mexico.
You know what? That's some of the best stuff made in Mexico. I can't think of any right now, but I'm sure there is something.
the
that
one
Caesar
the
was
one-
made in Mexico, and he's
There you go.
great.
The one that always made me chuckle was I had a 99 Tacoma, and I always worked on my own vehicles, and I was under it one day, and on the leaf spring in big yellow spray paint, it said "Made in Mexico"
Did it really?
on my Toyota Tacoma. Yeah.
That's cool. Chihuahuas
man,
come from
dumb
Mexico.
story.
I love your stories. All right, Caesar, anything you're looking forward to this Fringe Festival or in these 5 shows that you're doing? Anything you're looking forward to performing and doing?
I don't know. I just, I'm gonna try to do my best acting.
All right.
I'm looking forward to everybody had a lot of fun.
All right.
Everybody's gonna.
Yeah,
If we
Caesar's-
laugh, practicing it. Yeah, people they're gonna enjoy it.
All right, good.
He's stepping out of his comfort zone. This is big. Us other three, we've done moronic stuff on stage. The more I kept asking, I'm like, "You're good with doing this? Are you okay with doing this? This is all right?" You know, I'm worried. I was just like, "Man, I'm gonna lose my friend." The stuff I'm asking him to do is horrible. But no, he's gonna make the shows. It's gonna be nonstop.
Well, Caesar was in Nothing True Over the Moon, the Danny Feedback movie, the one that. Yeah, the one that played at. Yeah, he was in that movie, and he has a that was the scene with you outside the bar where he's outside there drunk, and then you keep bumping into him over the course, and people recognized him from that because we did the premiere at a theater in Winter Park. Like, actually showed it at a movie theater. And Caesar was there. We're watching the movie, and then after the movie, everyone's coming up to Caesar going, "Oh, hey, you were in the movie." So he's a very memorable character.
I wrote that
in
down.
everything that we do. Yeah. So I'm just excited that he's getting to be a part of Crack Rock now, because like doing it on camera and in a film, that's fucking awesome. But doing it in front of a live audience is way different, man.
Nothing. What over the moon?
Nothing True Over the Moon.
No, I can't read my own.
That's available online now, right?
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
it's available on YouTube now. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look that up because I want to see that shit. I want to see what this man's up to. This Danny Feedback. He's not only a musician. He's not only a podcast person, host, which is the most hardest job there's ever out there. He's also an actor. I mean, is there anything you don't do, Mr. Daniel?
No, I mean, I told you I'm a home health aide. I will wash and bathe your grandma. These are real things.
I will wash and bathe your grandma. That should be on a T-shirt.
That should be a Fringe Fest
next year
expedition,
starring Dot.
And also, what I say is that what I'm looking forward to most is we're doing these shows, and when the shows are over, I get to feed Caesar cerveza, and then Caesar becomes the life of the party.
Really? Drinking is encouraged.
No, no. I don't know at the shows. I have no idea. But I just know every time I'm around Caesar, if I give Caesar beer, Caesar is fucking amazing.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought there was a part in the play where you feed him a beer and he just like takes over or something.
Oh no, that's just real life.
So he's like, it's like Popeye with spinach, only he did beer. But anyway.
All right, Caesar, you have a good night, buddy. We're gonna talk to you soon. All right.
I will see you this weekend.
All right.
See you tomorrow morning, buddy.
All right, buddy. All right, have a good night. Bye.
All right, you too. Later.
Bye.
Yeah, he's got a little accent, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Caesar's the best.
Slight,
he is so hard working. I'm telling you, that guy, he goes on vacations with me. He like, seriously, he works his fingers to the bone. You know, he's a roofer. He sends his money back to his family. He had never taken a day off, like literally, like working every day. And I was like, a few years ago, I was like, "Hey, you want to go on a vacation? Like, I'm gonna do tubing up in North Carolina." He's like, "I'll go on a vacation. I'll go on a vacation." And he went up, dude. He has so much fun. It was like, and all his other workers were like, "I can't believe that. You know, what are you doing? Why are you taking time off of work?" And he's like, you know, he's like the weirdo of that bunch. You know what I mean? And it's just like he's living his life. You know, he's going with me after this Fringe Fest. We leave Thursday. We're going up to North Carolina for 11 days, you know, and we're going to vacation, go tubing. I brought him on the movie tour. I brought him on another rock and roll tour. Like, he is the best. I mean, and he will work. He will do like whatever. Like, when you're on the road, like, he's like, you want me to load in, load out? Like, you know, he'll party too, but he's all about like blue collar. He's the best.
What's cool?
He does the jobs that you guys don't want to do.
Oh, that's what Mexicans do. Sorry.
No, but even that, like, when you talk about it, like, when he came from Mexico, when he moved here, and it was like everybody's like, "Oh, he moved here." He moved here because there's not a lot of rock and roll shows in Mexico, and he was a Mexican that loves rock and roll. And he's like, sometimes the shows were so far away from the town he lived in that you couldn't even go. He's like, now he comes here, joins a punk band, moves from Mexico to join a punk band, and gets into this whole scene with us. And like, he's just one of the most enjoyable people to be around, dude. He's so much fucking fun, and he's a great drummer. And on top of that, like, whatever it is, like, hey, do you want to act in this? Do you want to be in this commercial? Want to be in this short film? Yes. He's just wants to be like, he's just down to work, man. It's fucking fun.
He answers the call to adventure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously, he's always positive. He's just great. Yeah.
Well, cool. I can't wait to see him this weekend, probably Friday or Saturday. I'm probably going to go to two different shows.
When you went to the show in Coco, he's the thief.
Oh.
Remember when he was running through the audience? That's him, yeah.
All right. Well, I already saw him, but I don't remember much from that night. I don't know why. I have no clue why. I don't remember much from that night, but I will. There's two shows I'm thinking of. Maybe the first one and the last one, and maybe if I saw it 3 times, I'll remember some stuff from it.
Well, I'll tell you this, and just based on how Fringe goes, you might see a different show the last one than you saw the first one.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Because we pivot, like, it's like based on what the crowd is into. Because that first time we did it, like the first couple shows, we changed our whole ending because we're like,
and it was better than what they wrote up. They did a write up of your show.
Oh yeah,
and they didn't see the last ending, but the last ending was the better one. That's what they should have fucking wrote about.
Oh, for sure, yeah. He wrote about one of the first shows, and then yeah. I mean the write up it was pretty true. If you read the write up, it's it's spot on. It's just he's not into the crude humor.
Oh.
So he was saying, but he was actually describing of what goes on. So if you're reading, you're like, well, I do or do not like that. So he was very honest. But yeah, he didn't like a couple of the gags.
I don't think she. Because we're actually doing the press show tomorrow. Like, I don't want to call it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, we were a crude show. Not everybody is into seeing a crude show.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what has been our bread and butter this whole time we've been doing this. It's like we do shows and we did PG-13 shows for a while, and this was originally a G show, but then like. You have to inject our personality into it too, so it's not exactly G. It's PG, but
it's H.
It's no, but the thing is, like, it's I don't know. I think this is one of the smarter shows we've done.
All right.
The storyline's great.
That joke I just did was not one of the smartest jokes.
I laughed.
All right. Well, I'm excited about this just because you guys are in it. I know somebody that's going to be in it, but. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to it because it was a lot. I remember having a lot of fun, and I don't think it was just from all the drinks that Bushy and I were drinking. I remember you and your fucking Doc Brown weed outfit.
Yeah.
Do you still have that or not?
No, it's yeah.
Yeah, a little different.
A little different.
Can't wait for the costumes. Yeah. And of course, Mr. Feedback over here, you were just your personality. And your talent, I mean, it shines through. So people are going to enjoy it. You guys have fun on the stage. That's what I try to do here. If
one of the best guitar players in town, by the way.
Who, you?
This guy.
Oh, all right.
Why careful. They're going to expect too much.
Why do you think I'm playing bass behind this guy?
I get it.
Yeah.
But you guys have fun on stage, and when you guys are doing that, people will enjoy it and have fun also. And that's what you guys have always strived to do is keep it fun. And,
yeah, it's always been fun.
And that's what I'm talking about. So, hey, come out this Friday, Saturday. You might hang out with one of us watching in the show, or just anytime next week.
Caesar just commented. He said, "My first time at a roller coaster park was with Feedback."
Oh yeah, I just took on the Busch Gardens. Yeah, yeah, he was loving it. It was insanity. Yeah,
I like that he calls it a roller.
You gotta take the day off of work. You gotta go.
A roller coaster park. We call them theme parks here.
I call it a roller coaster park.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So if you say I'm going to go to Disney, I'm going to go to the roller coaster park.
I don't actually go anywhere, so no matter what I say, I'm lying.
Well, you got a lot to say, I think, coming up. We're going to be talking about the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake 10-year or decade-long feud or more. I'm looking forward to this because I've actually listened to some shit you sent me, and I think I know what's going on.
Are you getting gangster?
No. I don't care that much. No. I want to hear. I heard a little bit of the new track that was dropped where some child molester fingers are being pointed, creepy fingers.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about all that stuff here coming up in a little minute. But Danny, you have to get out of here, right? You've got some prior.
Yeah, I still have a little bit of prep. Tomorrow's a big day. We actually got to run through this twice. Once with the tech at 11, and then once for a press review. Just shortly after that, we have a 4-hour window where it's going to be a little bit hectic.
Do you need me to show up at the press review and act like a crazed fan that can't wait for the show to come on? I will show up and be like, in this outfit.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be awesome.
I will demand
feedback.
I will demand feedback sweat. Anyway, we'll talk about that during the break. So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll do this rap stuff.
This is the song that is the theme song for pretty much every opera we've ever done.
Thanks for having me out here, guys. I really appreciate it.
Dude,
A lot
anytime.
of fun,
We
dude.
got to do this again when you can hang out for the whole show, man. It's a blast. This is Danny to Danny. This is my favorite song. I think.
You sing it to yourself?
Now this song was originally. This is his mother singing this to him as a nursery rhyme in the beginning, right?
Well,
Kind of, yeah.
Danny to Danny to Danny, I'm your biggest fan. You're not a pussy like other Orlando bands. I am so lucky to meet you. It's true. When I am fucking, I fucking pretend it's you.
You're listening to Pop Culture Radio.
So nice to have a mother that loves you.